Good evening. I'm Sally Hanson, the Preserver, because without our news, you would die. Tonight we're talking about Westwood High School coming together as communities to save the life of a young girl with brain cancer. Due to 6-year-old Elizabeth Fasciano's circumstances, Westwood High School students and staff put together a fundraiser to help out with the expenses of her medicine. Fasciano of Westwood was diagnosed with brain cancer when she was only 13 months old. The chemotherapy drug she needs to survive is not covered by insurance and is more than the family can afford. The fundraiser was a varsity basketball game where each profit of the tickets, t-shirts, the burden of Fasciano's medical expenses for the upcoming months. And here's Abigail Delaney on location in the wilderness. To you, Delaney.
This is Abigail Delaney on location in the wilderness. The infamous big cat seen and talked about all throughout the Pascagoula Valley has finally been captured after taking the lives of 3 Westwood citizens. After catching the big cat, along with the rest of its family, it is now in captivity and being studied. While scientists have thought it's minor bobcat, they have actually been categorized as a family of mutated house cats. The senior citizens' lives taken by this monstrous cat include Betty Black, Joan Stream, and Julia Anthony, all in their early 70s. They were frequent park goers and were doing their usual Saturday routine by going down to the park and doing their daily aerobic routines. Unaware of the multiple sightings, the 3 women had no idea what they were going to encounter for their Saturday aerobic park time. Vale Park will be closed until further notice. Thank you. And here is Dave Knockers with the weather report.
Good evening. This is Dave Knockers with the weather report. It's scheduled downpours here in Westwood. They opened the floodgates. This could be the biggest rainfall in Westwood history. Stay in your houses and lock your doors, please.
Hi, Donald. I'm Donald Reagan.
And I'm Susanna Holmes.
And,
We're here with your latest news story. You want to take it away, Donald?
Okay. Last Saturday, June 2nd, 23-year-old Isaac Dawson broke into the house of Dylan Gonzalez, citizen of Washington Township. While Gonzalez was out, Megan Lynch, 17, was babysitting his twin boys, both 12 years old, when they heard the sound of breaking glass. Police officials say Dawson broke into the house through the back window around 10 p.m. Lynch saw the burglar and quickly threw the kids out of the kitchen and told them to run up the block and call 911. Sneaking from behind, Lynch hit Dawson in the back of the head with a frying pan before any serious damage could be done. The police arrived at 10:27 and took Dawson in handcuffs.
Well, last Friday night, the Astros and Bulldogs baseball teams were playing in extra innings at Meadowbrook for the next win of the Little League champions. Owen Jenkins got taken out at home plate by catcher Bobby Matthews, resulting in a fist fight between the coaches, sending the umpire to the hospital. Catcher Matthews, last Friday night, the Astros and Bulldogs were playing at Meadowbrook in extra innings to figure out who the next Little League champion was going to be. Owen Jenkins got taken out at home plate by catcher Bobby Matthews, resulting in a fist fight between the coaches, sending the umpire to the hospital. Catcher Matthews caught the ball at home where umpire George Scott called runner Jenkins safe. According to Matthews, it was a straight throw, which I caught having the ball in my glove and a clear tag while over the base completely. There was no way he was safe. Coach Robert Young from the Bulldogs emerged from the dugout, visibly angry. Both teams crowded the field. According to Coach Riley Burton from the Astros, it all happened so fast. At first I thought we were going to shake hands, but then Coach threw the punch. Punches were thrown and Scott was sent to the hospital with fractured ribs and a broken nose. Although Astros came out with the win, the MLB administration may disqualify them because of the violence that took place. This may result in no Little League champions.
Now on to the lunchtime conspiracy. Lunch isn't the only thing lunch ladies have been making lately. A theory that the lunch ladies of Westwood Junior Senior High School were involved in a conspiracy that planned to create an army of students for the apocalypse has been proven to be true. Evidence shows the women gathered of about 20 students on the pretense that they were volunteering for the lunch department, but began training for what they say is the end of the world party. Reporters at the Preserver say the conspirators were on some unidentified hallucinatory drug and were not in their right mind. All the conspirators are currently in custody by the Westwood Police Department. Students are in the process of being questioned.
Thank you for watching The Preserver. Without our news, you would die. See you tomorrow.